Good morning, and thank you for joining us back at Huffler Garage. This is another installment to our Huffler Marine series. So today we're going to walk you through a full update of our Hangkai 6 horsepower engines. These things have performed well, so we're going to show you some videos of us out on the lake and what our pre-maintenance has been and what maintenance has to be done throughout the break-in period and the oil ratio changes. So right now it is 32 degrees. These things haven't been started up for a few weeks. So we're going to start them up. We'll get them side by side and we hope you enjoy. Got our vent open for the fuel tank. The fuel is on. Got throttle set. Choke pulled out. Getting there. Choke in. Actually started up pretty quick. Alright, let's try the other one. Vent cap open. Fuel is on. Throttle set. Check out. Revved her up too soon. as you've just seen, the cold startups of both of these engines. So this one goes to the gray dinghy that's within our Huffler Marine videos. So this one actually has more runtime than the one for the red dinghy. They are both actually past their break-in period, which is a total of 8 hours. During those 8 hours, you're wanting to run that throttle at a variable speed. You don't want to just go full throttle the entire time to get it through that break-in, because it can damage the engine. The oil ratio that you would use for the break-in is a 25-to-1. So once you get through those 8 hours, then you're going to switch to a 50-to-1 ratio, and that is for after break-in. Now after break-in, you're going to go up to 50 hours before you do the foot grease. So when we actually got these back in July, which was about 7 months ago, when they ship, they come without grease, so you do have to fill that foot with grease, and it takes 195 milliliters. So it's easiest just to get a pump and do that. So in the manual that comes with these engines, contrary to popular belief, this manual is not in Chinese. It is fully in English. Realistically, it looks like an exact copy of a Mercury or a Tohatsu setup. This will walk you through the entire break-in period of the variations of throttle, how much oil you're going to need, the oil change times for the gear on the foot. These being 2-strokes, one of the main reasons we bought these is that the fuel tank is mounted, but these do have the option on the front side here to hook lines for a separate fuel tank, and we do hope to have that put onto these things. We do plan on taking these out to the ocean, but for right now we're just running them out on the lake and just trying to break them in and show y'all guys exactly how these things perform. So the performance on these 6 horsepowers, we are able to get it up to about 13 miles per hour with one person. That's roughly about 200 to 225 pounds with person and gear. If you add a second person or you go up another 200 pounds, we realized that you would reduce your speed to 7 to 8 miles per hour. And obviously, as you go up more, back in the summer, I had 3 people in my dinghy with this engine, and honestly, it felt like we were going at a no-wake speed at full throttle. There was just maybe 3 miles per hour. So the more weight, it's only a 6 horsepower, so it's great for one person, and we've really enjoyed these. So as far as the rest of the maintenance, after 100 hours, that does have 2 grease points. So you will add grease there every 100 hours. Also in this manual, it does say that after 100 hours of runtime, you should replace the water impeller inside the water pump. If you look back at our other video when I got mine in with the broken skeg, I pulled that lower unit off and actually showed the impeller and its setup. So this one does come with an extra impeller with your owner's manual, so you'll be able to do that. And we do plan on getting a lot of hours on these engines. 100 hours is quite a bit to really go running around, but we plan on getting those hours on there and showing you fully how these Hankais perform and held up to their manufacturer's standards. So hope you've enjoyed. We're going to show you some videos of us out on the lake and just running them, speeding them down the way, and I'm f***ing that shit up. I think you can cut that. The only other maintenance we've had to do is this engine for the gray dinghy. We had to adjust the carburetor. So what was happening is it was running rough and it would only perform at half choke. So we went in and pulled the adjustment screw all the way back to stop, then turned 1 1/4 turn, and it has performed fabulously ever since. For the engine on the red dinghy, we've not had to make any carburetor adjustments, so it is still running great.